Grab a tea, or in my case, a coffee, and let's break down all the things that I love about each star sign. I have all the tea. I mean, I have all of the coffee, sis. All of the coffee. It's like raining outside and I'm really cold, so I'm so grateful for this coffee right now. I'm just gonna be sharing with you guys what I love personally about every single star sign, and I'm taking not only from the people that I know in my real life, but also from research. And let's be real, most of this is coming down to astrological memes on Instagram. Shout out to Trash Bag Astrology and all of the other meme accounts on Instagram. So because it's Leo season right now and everything has to be about Leos, we're gonna start off with Leos first. I love you guys because you are drama queens, and that is not a bad thing. We all need to be a little bit dramatic in our lives, and you are not gonna be the type of person that says, screw you, Whitney, you're too dramatic. And I feel like Leos are actually pretty similar to Libras. If you don't know, I'm a Libra. I think I say it every single day of my life because I love Libras, but that's a whole other 5 minutes of this video that I'm gonna waste. They may be selfish, but we need to be selfish sometimes. There are a lot of people that are a bit too selfless in their lives. You won't notice that you're not giving to other people unless you step back, become selfish, and pour stuff for yourself so you can start pouring onto others. Am I rambling? Is this coming off? Do you know what I mean? I am the star of this, then I'm going to take care of you. But first, I need to take care of myself. That's what you need to do in life. You need to have the energy and the peace of mind and the happiness first inside of yourself before you can give any of that to others. So we can all take a tip out of Leo's books in that regard. What I also love about Leos is that they're very glamorous. They have this long, wild mane. Am I a Leo? All of the celebrities that I know are basically either Leos or Geminis, and Geminis, but they're also very harmless, and that's what I love about Leos too. They don't take anything too seriously, and they're also very caring. And I think that if you upset and hurt a Leo because they're a fire sign, they will go absolutely nuts. Not as much as an Aries or a Sag would. They're a bit more chill in regards to a fire sign, which I like because fire signs can get a little bit too overwhelming, and Leo is none of that. Virgos. Now, Virgos are very special because they are my rising sign, so I can really relate to Virgos. At first, when I found out that my rising was Virgo, I was like, because I feel like the first impression I got of a Virgo is that they're riddled with anxiety and they're just perfectionists and they want everything to be proper. But then I got to thinking and I was like, but they want everything to be proper and they prioritize perfectionism. But an evolved Virgo will take that to their advantage and actually do everything on point. They're going to be hard workers. Whatever their passions are, they're going to be very successful at it, and they're going to be very proper and a perfectionist in that regard. And I think that is a very good trait to have, and I'm so grateful that I'm a Virgo rising because it really comes out of me sometimes. Who likes detail, am I right? Virgos do. So let's just give them the detail-oriented stuff so we can sit back, relax, and do everything else that we want. Virgos are going to be there to set the time. Okay, so when we go traveling at 8 AM, this is where we're going to go. I'm literally talking about myself because I was literally sitting there planning my trip that I'm going to in 3 weeks. I just have to put that in every single sentence. I found myself to be like going on Google Calendars and checking off every single hour of what I need to do and like how I'm gonna get there. Who needs that in their lives? Not you. So why don't you just let a Virgo do it? Virgos literally run the world. Like when Beyonce was singing Girls Run the World, she was just singing about herself being a Virgo, and she was actually meaning to say Virgos run the world. Not only do they do that for themselves, they actually teach others how to do it, and they inspire others to not necessarily just in detail or be perfectionists, but just treat life in a serious way, and that's what we need sometimes. They're literally going to be the ones that have 300 photos in their camera roll of the exact same photo, but just like a centimeter of a difference of angles, and it just needs to be perfect. Like that is the kind of person a Virgo is. They're the kind of person that calls in a shuttle bus to the airport 3 days before, and then they call them again 2 days before and then a day before. So my Virgo rising really teaches me, and other Virgos really teach me to be like, no, I need to be an adult about this and I need to plan everything to the T, because who knows what will happen, right? I just don't like unevolved Virgos that take it a step too far and judge everyone else. All earth signs except for Tauruses are very judgmental, like holy freaking heck. Like if you're an unevolved Virgo, please take a look into that. And they might not even mean it, but they're just like, you have potential to be so much better. Very that. Capricorns do it in like personality, ambitious, like career. Virgos do it more in like, okay, her hair is not straightened today. Libras, here we go. Oh my god, I hope I don't talk 10 minutes about Libras. What I love about Libras, we are the best sign of the zodiac. I'm sorry to sound biased, but like even people that are not Libras say that Libras are the best sign of the zodiac. If it wasn't for Libras in the zodiac sign, I think everyone else would have killed each other off. If two people are, you know, trying to hash something out and you see that it's kind of not fair, you try to kind of come in, and that's what I like about Libras. A lot of people say that Libras are non-confrontational, but I actually don't think that's true. I think that we go in and we do meddle when something is not fair. We just break down if things aren't morally, ethically right, and we really try to fight for that. Also, not only are we like the fairest and actually keep the peace among the world, like we are the world's peacekeepers, we're freaking hot doing it. Like we really care about our appearance, but not so much as Virgos, as they literally look at everything to the tiny little detail about every single thing about your body. And Leos are like glamorous, like glam. Like Libras are just like, I just want to look beautiful. Yes, we do take care of our skin, we do take care of our hair, we have to make sure that our eyebrows are on point, and literally we have a mental breakdown if we chose the wrong outfit. Like I literally have anxiety if I come outside and I'm just like, I don't like my outfit today. Our themes have to be perfect on Instagram. Actually, that's more so Virgo. I love that we're sociable. We try to see the good in everyone because there is a good in everyone. Another thing that I really love about Libra is that I actually found out recently about myself. Like you think that your sun sign, like you would know everything about it. No, like I still am learning things to this day. We are actually very detached because we're air signs, and I actually really love that. Like if you screw with us, I'm not going to start a fight with you. I'm simply either going to remember it for next time, or I'm just going to detach. And this isn't like, oh, I'm gonna make myself detach. Like, no, we have already emotionally checked out. And this goes on for every air sign. Air signs are just very like, we don't care. In social circumstances, situations, I really like this about myself and in other air signs, that, you know, we don't get too attached to either a conversation or a person or a group setting or what someone, you know, really said about us. This is for me. Like Libras are more like they judge themselves about like what people think of them, which is true, but like we still have that pro where at the end of the day we can detach from it. And even more so, like if we don't like a situation, we're just gonna step out. We're not going to care about it, we're not going to think about it, we're not going to give it a second glance. And that's what I love. Like we're able to move countries, we're able to break up. Like that's not to say we're going to stop loving the person or we're going to stop loving the country. We just can really emotionally detach ourselves from that situation, and not have any emotions towards it. Like if we don't care about something, truly we're not going to stalk you. We're not just for the fun, just for the gossip. Like we're going to, and this is for personal life, like we're going to completely block you off everything, and we're not going to care too much about it. That's what I really love about Libras. Now, Scorpios are very deeply important for me because I am a Scorpio moon, and I feel like honestly I'm cut in half, where I'm like half Libra and half Scorpio. We are so loyal, it is ridiculous. We can die for you. If we really screw with you, we will screw with you forever. But if you ever do anything to hurt us, we are out. But we're going to hold a grudge. sorry about it. That's why I like being a Libra, because I don't really hold grudges. So I think that it's really great because we don't get taken advantage of. We don't like getting taken advantage of, and we're not going to get taken advantage of. We're gonna do the things that we want to do, and I think that is a very good trait to have. Scorpios are also very sexual. They are very in tune with their sexuality and other people's sexuality, and they're very open to talking about that, which I think is important as well. All Scorpios have their own sexy sort of demeanor about them. I just really love the loyal aspect of Scorpios. If we like you, we're still going to need you to earn our trust. But once we've done that, like, honestly, I'm yours forever. Like, you just need to show me that and I will be loyal. I love that Scorpios are intuitive, so you can be talking to a person and a Scorpio will be like, no, like, I'm not feeling that person, and that is also a really good thing to have. I love that Scorpios are the most spiritual people. They feel the hardest, they write poems, they can make the most meaningful work, they're very good creatives. That's something that I really love about Scorpios. Sagittariuses. Now, despite popular belief, I think that Sagittariuses are the most optimistic sign.
Sagittarius, so you know I'm an optimist.
I think that they can turn any negative into a positive, and they will take that to their advantage. I have a Sagittarius placement and I'm really grateful for it. They are crazy travelers, and that is something that I can heavily relate to. They can just pack up their bags and leave, or if they don't have the means to do that, they will literally spend all of their money on travel. I love that when they say something that they mean, they actually mean it. Not only do they get what they want, they will quickly know what they want as well, and that is sometimes very hard. Like, sometimes you may not know what you want, but Sagittariuses are always very quick to understand that. I think that they're also very sexual creatures. Like, they want their freedom and they want to be expressive. It's like a very passionate expression. It comes off as very sexual. They're very like, I'm free, titties out into the wind, and that's what I need in my life. Like, I need more Sagittariuses in my life. I need more titties out in the wind type of people. Capricorns. What I love about Capricorns is they are honestly the most caring creatures on this planet, and that is honestly what I love about them. Capricorns get a really bad rep for being really judgmental, but with that all being said, they are so loving, and it's like this really humanistic care. It's never anything superficial, or they don't have any ulterior motives. Like, a Capricorn will see you for who you truly are, and if they like what they see, they might judge you, but if they like what they see, they will give all of their time to you. I also like that Capricorns are very ambitious and they really do take their work very seriously. The judgmental thing too, I still like that. Like, an evolved Capricorn can take that to their advantage and they can teach people. Like, I think that Capricorns could be very good teachers because they can learn from their own experience, and that's something that I think that Capricorns are very underrated for. Aquariuses. What I love about Aquariuses is that they're an air sign, and I'm an air sign. This is all air signs. Like, if they don't fuck with you, they're not going to fuck with you, and they never will fuck with you, and that's something that I really like about them. But in another respect, they can turn that completely 360, and if they like you, like, they are so like charismatic and like social if they need to be, or if they want to be, or if they see some sort of friendly potential in you. What I really like about Aquarius is that they're very intelligent. Like, if they know something about a particular topic, or not even, like, if they know, if like, say there's like a social issue, they will learn it and they will try to, you know, talk about it, spread awareness. They just know how to get their way with talking to someone about a social issue and changing their mind, and like, they will want to make the world be better by being charismatic, basically. And I like that they're very unapologetic about what they do and how they feel. If they don't like something, they're just gonna be like, I don't like it. Like, that's it. And if you don't like support me in that. If you don't like that, I don't care, go. Like I just don't like, just they're very like, even to their loved ones, like their loved ones, they will be like so easy to be like to their own mother, be like, okay, then don't talk to me. Like if I'm in a toxic environment, like if you are bringing me like some sort of toxicity, I'm not gonna have one single second of that. I just want to be happy, so you can just go. Would it shock you if I said that Aries are one of my favorite signs of all time? Aries are very social people. Like even if they don't like you or they don't like a lot of aspects about you, they will talk your head off. They're very social. They want to have a lot of friends very quickly, like quantity over quality. Sometimes it's a bad thing, sometimes it's a good thing. They're very charismatic. They're very quick to figure out what you like and like stick to that topic as you talk to them, and that's a very good character trait to have. They're good listeners, but then like when they figure out who you are, like they will do all the talking and they'll be like, hey, like they're very interactive, and you really want to be friends with an Aries. I think that Aries are the most fiery fire sign. Aries is really like a black and white sort of deal. You're not gonna get anything in between, and they're never scared of being themselves. Like they will share with you like the deepest, darkest secrets of their life without like a second's notice, like or care. If they trust you, like they're not gonna keep their life a secret. They're just gonna be like talking your head off, and it kind of makes you feel more relatable. Like Aries, I feel like are very like relatable people, and I really enjoy being around like Aquarius's Aries. They're just very like relatable people. I think that they're like the least judgmental. If some shit is going down, like they will be able to comfort you. Conversely, they're kind of judgmental if you're not like poppin', like socially poppin'. Like they're like, who are you? What are you? Like you're irrelevant. They're very quick to find out things. They're very intellectual. I feel like they're very poppin'. They know the latest trends. Like Aries are very fun to be around. Tauruses. Oh my god, I love Tauruses. I feel so comfortable being around a Taurus. I feel so comfortable watching a Taurus. Like there are so many YouTubers that are Tauruses, like Trisha Paytas, Brittany Louise Saunders, and every time I watch them, like they are the type of people that make mukbangs, you know what I mean? Like I love just watching them live life because it kind of comforts me. They are the most harmless sign of the zodiac. Like they're like big squishy teddy bears that I just want to kiss. Like they are so like simple. That sounds really bad. They will tell you everything about their lives. They're very personable. You can talk to them about anything, any amount of skill, like they're very caring. All earth signs are just the most caring creatures. Like God bless your souls. They like the finer things in life. That's what we need to take out of a Taurus's book. If they want something materialistic, they're gonna get that. They're very materialistic, and that could be a bad thing, but that could also be a good thing because they embrace it in a good, positive way. They're very chill, but then also they can be really like glam, like Balenciaga, like Louis Vuitton, but then they'll go home like put that bag like on the floor. Like they're very like low maintenance, and then just like dish out on like Macca's. Like they love their food. They're just very indulgent. Like Tauruses are like one of my favorite signs as well. Oh boy, Geminis. What I like about Geminis, my favorite thing about Geminis is that they do not give a frick. Like they do not care. They just don't care. Like they just don't care. That's what I love about Geminis. All of my favorite rappers are Geminis. Like I think that they're very creative people in a really deep way. Like if they are creative, they are going to be so creative, but they're going to be very like smart with it. They're very like intellectually poetic instead of like emotionally poetic. Like they will do something that makes sense. They can be very fashionable. I don't think a lot of people know that, but I think that they are. And I like that they can be very emotionless. I think in some cases you really have to be, so good on you, Geminis. Okay, I say this everywhere. Cancers must be protected at all costs. Cancers are like cute, fluffy little dogs that I just want to kiss on the forehead every single day and put to bed every single night. Like they just need to be taken care of. They are such sweethearts. They're very like emotional. They think with their heart. And when they don't take it a bit too far and become a little bit too naggy with that, they are just the most nurturing, soulful creatures. Like, they are very good in relationships, they're very good in a family setting, they're the best friends that you can possibly ever have. They're even good acquaintances or co-workers. Like, they will spark up a conversation with you and they will talk about you and they will genuinely care. When they really start loving someone, they are going to love them so deeply. They're very, again, like Scorpios, they're a water sign, so they're very like poetic. They have a lot of feelings about a lot of things, about every single thing. They're very opinionated, and they really take things to heart. Like, if you say something and it's not even about them, like, they will really take it to heart and they will take it personally, which is something I feel like Cancers need to take care of, because not everything is about them as well, like negatively, but I think that they just need to be taken care of. Like, I never really had any like personal experience like boy wise with a Cancer, but I feel like Cancers would be like such good like boyfriends to have. I feel like any water sign, maybe except for Scorpios. I feel like Scorpio men are crazy, but like any like water sign men, like, holla at your girl. Not joking. Yeah, so Cancers just feel very deeply, and that's what I love about Cancers. Why did I literally miss Pisces? I don't know where Pisces went. Like, I checked what was the next sign after Cancer and it was Leo. So Pisces, sorry Pisces, I have seemed to have forgotten you. What I love about Pisces, I just love all water signs. They feel very deeply as well, but they have a certain magical, mystical fantasy feel to them that I really love. That is like the most generic thing that you can say about a Pisces, but I truly do really love that. Like, they are living in their own little world, but they're happy, and like they're a very happy sign, and they're not negative. And I think that when they are negative, they tend to keep it within themselves a lot. So Pisces should be protected at all costs as well. I think that they're very selfless. My mum is a Pisces, and like, she's just the best woman in the entire world. And if you want to fight with me on that, I will literally take you out on the street. Like, my mum is actually the best person in the world. Like, that's not even being biased. Like, she actually just is. So everyone else is wrong. Anyways, tangent. But like, Pisces are so sweet when they want to be, but most of the time they are. And like, it's the same with Cancer, and I think Cancer is even worse. Like, Cancer, like, they have that hard shell, so like they will like bite at you if they don't like something. Like, Pisces are a little bit more like low-key than that, like even lower key than that. So I really should be saying that Pisces should be protected at all costs. They're good teachers, they're good with children. If they love you, then they love you. I also think that they're very loyal. Like, if you are with a Pisces, you will always be with a Pisces. They'll always have like a special place in their heart for you. They really take care of their loved ones like no one else. But like, instead of like an earth sign like physically taking care of the loved ones, like Pisces emotionally take care of their loved ones, which is something that's very nice. And that's what I love about Pisces. I hope that you could relate to some of these points. Comment down below if you think that I missed out on any points or what you love about any star sign. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe and like this video, because it really means a lot to me, and I'll be posting a lot of videos like this in the near future. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.